Hey, hello Flake, it's me. You're watching another volume of the fail vlog. This is volume 3 and it's a Friday night and we're just going to go and do a little bit, try and get a bit done. I've got this really nice fan shroud, the 2 spell fans. They're massive, so they're going to give us colossal airflow, keep everything nice and cool. What else is going on? We are going to fit these today, or tonight. We're going to fit these, I think. So if we go around the front, you'll see that I trial fitted all the wiring. New wiring harness that bypasses the igniter pack. That's cool. Right, so what I've done here is I've modified an R35 GTR coil pack to be waterproof. So this is the before and this is after. And you know what it's like to modify a very expensive R35 GTR coil pack? Shite in it, big time, honestly. I've got, well, that's 1 down and 5 to go. I'm going to attempt to show you how to do this. There's a small resistor and a small spring and you have to be careful not to lose it, so I'm going to have a try. We're going to have a go. So basically in this episode of Fail Vlog we're going to try and change these, swap these around without breaking anything. So here goes nothing. Disassemble the R35 coil pack, and you find a lot of these are just like rubber grommets. And it just takes a bit of work and they come apart, so that goes off there. This, I find just screwing it off works the best. Out you come. So, as you can see in there, it's a spring. And in here, it's a little resistor, you cannot lose that. So that goes in there. I need this bit, so this bit also screws off there. So your waterproof plastic plastic, I don't know what you're going to call that. Is that like a new coil thing? I don't know. Anyway, that has to go onto your plastic mount like so. Make sure it's not nipped up the middle, that's good. Before I launch this, we need that spring. There you go. Now it can get launched. Sorry, I've got a bit of cold if you're hearing a sniffle on. I apologise for that. Scotland, it's always cold, what do you expect? That goes in there. Resistors in the coil, that goes in there. And with just some brute force and stupidity, that goes onto there. Like so. Voila! That's how you change an R35 GTR coil pack to the Precision Racing Products waterproof. I don't even know what we're going to call these, like waterproof bobbins. There we go. 2 down, 4 more to go. So that is Platinum Racing Products waterproof. I've been calling them kind of like bobbin kit for R35 coils going into an RB26. You have to understand how nerve-wracking this is. I've only got one chance at this. The chances of me getting a hold of more coil packs before the dyno is non-existent, so I'm happy I didn't lose any bits and everything seems to be in order there. I've got all the hardware. Right, so I think the best way to start with this is to actually mount this in the car, then put the coil packs in individually. I think that's what I'm going to do. I need to take out old ones first, so I need my trusty impact gun. Impact gun. Old loom. Get this old loom out. Supplied a really handy bolt kit. So there's only 3 mounting bolts that go down in to hold the actual plate onto the engine, which is cool, and obviously 6 for holding the different coil packs in. Right, let's do this. Let's see how this is going to go in. Cool, that's going to work. Right. Looks like it's going to work. I can tighten this down now, I suppose. Just a bit worried that these white spindles are not actually going into the bore properly. And I need a longer screwdriver. Right, it seems to be it down now, but I had to use a screwdriver and push it down properly. Oh, well, fair enough. I think that was pretty painless, to be honest. The kit went together okay. I had to cut a thread off of the bolts that go into the cylinder head, but that's not a big deal. Most people have a battery grinder or a hacksaw, don't you? So this is the final product. So this is the final product, and yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'll do the job, I hope. I've just got some things to insert into the PC. I have to go into the ECU link and change the dwell times for the ignition, and that should be us ready to go. So what have you missed? Well, we managed to get to the dyno. It was a little bit late on Thursday night by the time we got finished, so I didn't really have time to do any of my vlog filming, but whatever the case, we got the car dynoed with very little issue. Everything worked properly. We made, I think it was about 550 at the wheels, maybe 600 brake, round about that. We don't really know the exact figure because the car wouldn't put the power down on the rollers. So that was all cool. The only problem was that I fried the water pump. I must have trapped some air in it the way I had it mounted, and it fried it, packed in basically. We got the final dyno run done, but that was kind of it. And I didn't think I'd be able to find one because who stocks a Davis Craig 150 electric water pump? Luckily, Stuart McClellan, who drives at Driftland, who works at Driftland Garage, he happened to have one just sitting in the box, brand spanking new. So I managed to, he got a hold of him on Facebook, says, you know, have a shot of my pump. And so that's fantastic.
That's right, that happens to be SDC legend Stephen Black. We are down here for basically it's a practice for SDC tomorrow. You're watching Pro 307 and we've only got about an hour left of practice. I've been absolutely flat out, and to be honest, I don't really know if you can hear what I'm saying, but I'll put subtitles on, it'll be cool. We've only got an hour to go, and I'm going to go and do a run with Stevie leading, and the goal is not to crash into him. Hopefully. Advantage to Stevie! Stevie, sorry! I had understeer!
Weather conditions weren't fantastic, but hey, we'll drive and drift and whatever. Luckily the sun was out. The problem at Driftland is that there are a lot of line water on the tracks. The track was like bone dry, greasy, then like super wet at certain sections, so it was very, very tricky. Now I'm going to try and defend myself and say that 10 other drivers didn't qualify out of 38 that were there, but that's kind of defeatist really. There's no excuse why I didn't qualify. I don't know why. I was kind of struggling with the car a bit. I wasn't happy with the front end as much. It didn't seem to have as much front end grip. I offered to push on a bit. I don't know, I need more time in the car really.
What's that?
He's tapping the wall on the way. He's been lost a little bit more than that.
Is that a challenge?
Again?
Is that a challenge?
Ah, we always like the challenge.
Yeah, but it'll be me that'll go.
Why did you do that?
Go ahead a bit in front and chase him.
Yeah, just give him some space so that.
Cool. Yeah, I'm cool. Beautiful cars here. S14.5 by Stuart Curry at the back there with the RB26 engine. In the lead, the 1JZ JZX100 of John Galasso. Over 800 horsepower between these two cars. These guys bring out a little practice there. Here, Stuart actually in the lead. First run.
It's your first qualifier. Go.
How much time have we got left?
9 minutes, so after this we straight out back to another qualifier, yeah. After the second qualifier is just up and into the
Yeah, perfect. Thanks, man. just qualified over, and I'll be honest, I just couldn't get to terms with the car. I'm struggling a bit. I was just starting to string it together the last couple of runs, and even then I couldn't pull it together. So the fail of today, luckily, isn't failure of the car, but it's failure of me. So luckily, I think SDC legend Stephen Black's probably qualified. So I think it's about time to get the camera on him and show you how it's done, really. But yeah, it's been enjoyable. Hey, a wave to Sammy. So here we can see SDC legend Stephen Black up for his run.
Podium finisher.
Podium finisher.
How many drift cars incorporate plywood? Plywood drift car. The boat.
Hey, that's SDC legend Stephen Black. Stop taking a piss.
Would you sleep in, Stevie? That's a really good entry from Stevie.
Oh yeah.
Really good. He's closing off. Well.
Go on, Stevie. He's on it.
Fucking animal.
Oh! Oh, Stevie! Straighten. Let it bog down. Come on, Stevie. Big entry, Stevie. Oh! What you doing? Craig, what's he doing? Craig doesn't approve, Stevie. He doesn't approve. Right, well, thank you very much for watching. Again, this has been volume 3 of the fail vlog. I hope you're enjoying it. Any comments, anything you'd like me to cover, or anything I'm not covering, just drop it down in the comments there. Remember to subscribe, subscribe to my channel, and also on Facebook. Check us out at Pro307, and we'll try and get some more work done to the car. Thanks.